In a small town where the desert winds whisper ancient stories, lived Mrs. Hind, an elderly woman whose smile could warm the coldest day. Her modest home, with its wooden shutters and aromatic garden, was a beacon of kindness in the community. Each morning she would bake traditional cookies, their sweet scent drifting through the narrow streets. Her wrinkled hands would carefully arrange them in her woven basket, just as her mother had taught her decades ago. One autumn morning, a young boy named Yasser, new to the town, noticed Mrs. Hind struggling with her heavy basket. Without hesitation, he dismounted his bicycle and offered to help.
Thank you, dear. It's not often I see such kindness.
It's no problem, Mrs. Hind. My mom always says to help others whenever I can.
As they walked together, sharing stories and laughter.
Kindness, my dear Yasser, is like a small seed. Planted in people's hearts, and it grows into a tree that shades everyone.
That simple act of kindness sparked something remarkable. At school, Yasser reached out to another lonely student. That student helped a classmate with homework. The classmate began volunteering with the elderly. An old man visited his sick neighbor. Like rings in a pond, the kindness spread. Neighbors started sharing meals again. Children played together in the streets. The elderly weren't lonely anymore. Mrs. Hind still sits on her wooden bench, watching her community thrive. Her garden still blooms, and her cookies still fill the air with sweetness. But her greatest achievement isn't in her garden or her kitchen. It's in the kindness that now flows through the town's streets like a gentle stream, touching hearts and changing lives.